Now, a couple of things. Those of you who are new to the program, who are on the left, you may have stumbled on it, probably, like you're entering into a wrong room, and next thing you know, you're having kind of a good time as you sit down and find out what's going on. That's probably what happened to you. That's probably the only reason you're here. Well, whatever. Just don't leave yet. Because some of you don't know that Harry Reid stood on the floor of the Senate in 2012 and flat out said that Mitt Romney hasn't paid taxes in 10 years. The word is out, he hasn't paid taxes in 10 years.
When we're talking about trust, we need to look no further than the person that Mitt Romney wants to, that my friend...
Now stay with me, because I want to develop a point here.
Republican leader wants to be president of the United States. He's refused to release his tax returns, as we know. If a person coming before this body wanted to be a cabinet officer, he couldn't be if he had he did the same refusal Mitt Romney does about tax returns. So the word's out that he hasn't paid any taxes for 10 years.
So the word's out, as you heard, he hasn't paid any taxes in 10 years, and then proceeded to say, let him prove that he has, because he hasn't. Right? And then after Harry Reid was comfortably out of office, he's kicking back, having an interview with CNN, and he said, yeah, I lied, but hey,
In 2012, he used the Senate floor to accuse Mitt Romney of not paying his taxes, even though he had no evidence.
Let him prove that he has paid taxes, because he hasn't. I don't regret that at all.
Some people have even called it McCarthyite.
Well, they call it whatever they want. Romney didn't win, did he?
Do you guys get it now? Do you get how now we intend to fight from now on? This man goes on the floor of the Senate, knowingly lies about Mitt Romney, says he hasn't paid taxes in 10 years. Even gave a specific figure, giving you the impression he really had inside dope. Says he knowingly lied, doesn't regret that he knowingly lied, because the ends justifies the means. And this CNN reporter was not aghast. How do I know he wasn't aghast? Because he's back on, giving his opinion.
I think that of all things...
This is yesterday.
Working with McConnell the many years I have, he can be accused of a lot of things, but one of them he's not done. And I think he realizes that Trump is a drag on the Republican Party.
This is Harry Reid giving his opinion about this, that, and the other. It doesn't matter what he said. It is he's still respected by the mainstream media. He still goes on CNN. He still goes on MSNBC. A guy who lied about Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney is not Donald Trump. Mitt Romney has never had a drink in his life. Mitt Romney doesn't smoke cigarettes. He doesn't drink coffee. He doesn't curse. Same woman his whole life. 2 years missionary work in France. Did the Winter Olympics for $1. Was governor of Massachusetts for $1. Say what you want about the guy, but he's a Boy Scout. Goes on the floor of the Senate and lies about this man? The word is out. He hasn't paid taxes in 10 years.
Trust, we need to look no further than the person that Mitt Romney wants to, that my friend, the Republican leader, wants to be president of the United States. He's refused to release his tax returns, as we know. If a person coming before this body wanted to be a cabinet officer, he couldn't be if he had he did the same refusal Mitt Romney does about tax returns. So the word's out that he hasn't paid any taxes for 10 years. Let him prove that he has paid taxes, because he hasn't.
In 2012, he used the Senate floor to accuse Mitt Romney of not paying his taxes, even though he had no evidence.
Let him prove that he has paid taxes, because he hasn't. I don't regret that at all.
Some people have even called it McCarthyite.
Well, they call it whatever they want. Romney didn't win, did he?
Okay, let's do this. Barack Obama, of course, did turn over his taxes, but let's assume for a moment he hadn't, or hadn't turned over something. And Mitch McConnell goes on the floor of the Senate, or Lindsey Graham goes on the floor of the Senate, or his opponent, John McCain, goes on the floor of the Senate and flat out lies. The word is that Obama owes $5 million in unpaid taxes and hasn't paid it. Let him prove that he hasn't paid that he's paid them, because the word is he hasn't. Suppose somebody did that. Are you kidding me? and then it costs Obama the election, or at least it's a major factor in the election. And then Mitch McConnell was on CNN, MSNBC, and said, yeah, I lied. But hey, I don't regret it at all because he never became President Barack Obama, did he? Yeah. Not dismissed. Not banished from the forest. Not saying, oh, I'm sorry, this is not how we roll. We are the loyal opposition, and we fight, but we don't go on the floor of the Senate and knowingly lie about an opponent like that, about an issue so grave, because after all, Mitt Romney is rich, he's got a lot of houses and complicated taxes, and as we know, later on, Donald Trump didn't want to turn over his for the same reason. These reporters don't know jack about finance, don't know jack about taxes, don't know jack about accounting, know nothing about business, and they're going to take a look at my taxes, and then they're going to find something they don't like, something they don't understand, and now I'm a bad guy. Mitt Romney had the same feeling. So what did Harry Reid do? Go on the floor of the Senate and freaking lied. And my point is not just that he lied, not just that he doesn't regret it, but that he is still accepted in mainstream circles. It is not a problem that he lied on the floor in order to defeat Mitt Romney in 2012. That's not a problem. Whatever it took. And he still has a Twitter account. As, by the way, does Kathy Griffin, who just reposted the bust of Donald Trump, put it back on. Still has her account. But Donald Trump, I'm Larry Elder.